Yam is getting ready to do the exhalation test. He has to exhale really hard this time. If the results of the test are too low, he'll have to stay at the hospital for another 2 days, and he so wanted to be home this evening. He made a date with his mates to watch the football game on TV. Yam and his sister Shefa both suffer from cystic fibrosis, a chronic and difficult lung disease. They're both going to do lots of tests today: weight and height measurements, blood tests, lung x-rays, and breathing after intense activity tests. Until recently, all these tests were done at different times and at different places. This was a nightmare for both the parents and the kids. It meant missing work and school days as a result.
ההורה בסוף מגיע עם תיק כזה ולא יודע מה הטיפול, לא יודע מה להמשיך הלאה, אף אחד לא לוקח אחריות על הכל. ופה זה מה שאנחנו רוצים לעשות, לקחת אחריות על כל המחלה, על כל הילד, גם ההיבטים הפיזיים של המחלה וגם כל ההשלכות הפסיכוסוציאליות.
In the meantime, between tests, Yam and Shefa are waiting with their mother in the hallway, so they have to wear masks in order not to catch any of the contagious germs lingering in the building. If they could just go out into a beautifully maintained garden with playground equipment, a place for treatment and rest, the whole day would seem totally different. At the moment, the closest thing they've found to a flowering garden is a poster hanging on the wall in the corridor. Right now, the only thing growing outside is a little bit of grass and a few trees.
There is no doubt that there is relationship between the mental state and the state of mind and the health of the body. And here, in this area, we are going to create the first healing garden in Israel. We are going to use the template of the healing garden in Melbourne, Australia. The whole idea came from Australia. We don't have such healing gardens in Israel. And this garden is going to be an example to other hospitals in Israel how to create the environment for patients in order to help them feel better.
It would be impossible to overestimate the contribution of the psychological aspect to the healing process amongst patients in general and children specifically. It is enough to just watch them playing with the medicinal clown, who comes to make their time more enjoyable while they undergo interminable testing.
החלום שלי זה לשים לי איזה אוהל קטן, ושם עם כל הצמחייה אני לוקחת סימנים, אני מרגיעה את הילד, אני מסבירה לו על פרוצדורה מסוימת. ככה שכן, כל מה שאנחנו עושים פה אפשר להוציא החוצה.
Yam and Shefa also have dreams, but sometimes they need someone to help them to describe them.
באזור הזה יש איזשהו מין ביתן שאפשר יהיה לעשות בו את הבדיקה של האחות, תפקודי ריאה, פיזיותרפיה, כל מיני דברים כאלה. אחר כך פה יהיה גן ירק, יהיה אזור שאפשר יהיה להריח את הפרחים. באזור הזה יש איזשהו אמפיתיאטרון קטן עם במה, ואפשר יהיה להביא את כל הכיתה שלכם ולעשות כאן את אחת המסיבות.
היה לי יום הולדת אתמול.
היה לכם יום הולדת אתמול? נו, תאר לך שהיינו עכשיו חוגגים את זה כאן. בעזרת השם, בשנה הבאה, פה אנחנו חוגגים את היום הולדת. מה אתה אומר? כן, כן.
Yam, Shefa and their family are one of the many families that have to wait long periods of time within the hospital walls. The healing garden that will be established here, with the assistance of Friends of the Jewish National Fund of Australia, will ease the children's time at the hospital, as well as benefiting the medical staff during treatments and speeding up the children's healing process.
We try to create an environment that they will feel that they are wanted. They feel it's not a hostile place, but a place, a pleasant place where they can play, they can learn, and it helps the healing process.
We don't know if it was the half hour Yam had spent in the yard, the support of the staff, or his own inner strength, but this time he was able to exhale strongly enough. Tonight, he'll be able to go home and watch the footy with his mates.